Hello, 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 everybody. How goes? How do? Okay, so, first off, since we hit the donation goal yesterday, I am just going to straight away say 100% thank you to everyone who has donated. It means a lot to me personally that you guys want to support me and keep this whole thing going. So, thank you. From me to you, thank you. And I also note that someone else has donated after the stream ended yesterday. So, give me a moment. And we'll throw this up here for you guys to see.
Oh,
yeah. Alright. So, Tori Pavo, I appreciate the donation, man. Very, very much appreciated. You guys are lifesavers. On that note, however, I do believe it is time to start working on setting up the Frag-De-Lance for this weekend. Because, yeah, why not? Sounds legit. Well, let's see. Yeah, we'll pull out the Conda, because I think it's the only ship I have that can carry everything I need. Hey, Vortex, how's it going? Okay, so we'll get the Conda out here. And yeah, I can't do any outfitting in my home station. It got driven into lockdown, so we're gonna have to go somewhere else. No, which basically that just means that I'm just gonna go up to Founders World because, well, convenience and cheap in comparison to normal. Da 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 da. Off we go. Hey, True Rex, how's it going, bud? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're gonna head up to Shinrarta so I can put some frags and other nonsense on here so I can start carting it around. And I need to make sure this thing is even outfitted because I'm probably gonna have to do some material gathering too if I had to guess. Oh, that didn't work out very well at all. I think it's a little bit heavier than I'm used to. I must have re-outfitted it the last time I had it out. Which I don't remember doing, but whatever. Yeah, Blank is right. Right into the side of the station. Naturally. Also, I haven't even been awake for all that long, so, pardon me while I, eat a little bit every once in a while, because I am kind of hungry. Please eat the banana. Hey, Coldza, how's it going, bud? How are you doing? All right. Da, 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 da. Coldza, yeah? Yeah, it would have. A certain part of me would have thought that was pretty funny, but the other part of me would go, oh, that's bad. That is real bad. I've lost a couple of crew members. Oh God, way back. Oh man, when was that? It was shortly after 2.2 came out. Actually, now that I think about it. Hey, Thunderpants, how's it going? Yeah, you get them trained up and have to lose them. That really sucks. Especially if you train them up from harmless all the way up. $54 million paid. Good God. Makes me wonder, from harmless to elite's only 10%. So, what would it be if you bought it? What is it? Is it expert, the highest that you can buy, I think? What would happen if you train them from expert up? Like, how much of a ridiculous cut would they take? $126 million. Good Lord. You know, see, expert starts at 13%. So if you train them from expert to elite, I wonder how much they'd take. Because they start taking bigger cuts. Maybe like 25%? Or some ridiculous nonsense like that. That is a Leong Reconda. 126 million. I think my what is my crew member at now? Competent? I think. And I think she's made a good few million, at least. 90% cut. I don't think it's that high. At least I'd hope not. Come on. Come on, turn faster, you hunk of junk. Oh. This is the one thing the Conda doesn't do very well is Super Cruise. Turn slower than a beached whale. Alright, in we go. Data mine. Are you after the wake exceptions? Data mine wake exceptions? Yeah, they're not overly common. Then again, like most of the data that we actually want and or need isn't exactly very common either. Which is annoying. Extremely annoying, actually. So did I go for the hooker? I have not. Not yet. I am, at the moment anyway, avoiding said things. You don't want to get gonorrhea syphilades. You know. That stuff is bad. Alright. So let's get down into the hangar here, and I'm going to transfer my FDL up here too. Cold stuff. I don't know. That seems a bit much. It'd be funny. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's see. Where is... There it is. So we're just gonna transfer this thing up here. And, yeah. Cool. Oh, that's worthy. That's pretty good actually. Okay, so I didn't load it down too much. Okay. So I know I am going to need an efficient beam for this build. Should I go beam or should I do... You know, I'm not really sure. Personally, I like pulse lasers better. So... I think I'm going to do that. And then... Frag cannons. All the frag cannons. Let's do fixed frag cannons, because that seems legit. Yeah, and they do more damage anyway. Da-da-da. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. Browse shop, not back. And not cannons. Those. Da-da-da-da. So we'll buy a couple more of these. I have to make sure I buy the medium ones. It would be funny if we could put a large one on the FDL. Efficient inertial impact burst lasers last night. How are they? I have to admit a certain level of curiosity here. That sounds interesting. Nathan. Okay, 4 medium frag cannons. And that. Alright, that should be good. Now, let's see. Materials. Mechanical scrap, niobium, and vanadium. How much of those do I actually have? That is the question which must be answered. Let's see. Mechanical scrap. Niobium, vanadium. I'm not actually sure I have a whole lot of any of that. I have some mechanical scrap. Not niobium. 15. Oh. It'd be vanadium then that I need? Because I doubt I have any. Oh wait, no, I have all of it. Holy crap. Okay. Well then. Yeah. That's... Alright then. What about... efficient beams? Don't let your memes be dreams. That's exactly right. I prefer pulse lasers over beams. I always have. I don't know. I'm just not big on beams, period. Vortex? Yeah. Yeah. Herbert might have something to say about that. That's pretty good. Oh, man. Oh, let's see. Pulse. You know, since it's the only one, we could probably go overcharged on this thing, actually. Although I don't think I have any modified embedded firmware to do it. Oh, let's see. Other options would be... rapid fire. Do I even have the right stuff for that? I somewhat doubt it. Actually, I might. Configurable components, precipitated alloys, and technetium. I have one technetium. What was the other two I just said? Configurable components, precipitated alloys. So let's check. I have that one. So let's see about the configurable components. Yeah, so I can roll one. All right then. Well, I think I can get away with this. Hey, Plater. And yes, if you haven't liked the stream, please do so. And Focused Pulse. Yeah, that would be pretty good. There's so many things that I want to play with, but I typically just don't have the patience with engineers. Let's see. Where is this guy? Here's the Dweller. Yeah, we'll head up there first. Freaking... He's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. He's right around the corner. Alright, yeah. Well, let's hit there first. And ta-da! Plater's here. Hide the weed. What weed? If there's weed and you guys didn't share, shame on you. Pulse with rapid and sequence is pretty good. Long range pulse with sequence is better. I could see that, but I don't know. This is as much about experimentation to me as it is anything else. I love playing with things. Whenever I have the patience for engineering, anyway. 3 efficient healing beams. Why 3? Are they all on the same ship, or did you spread the love? Okay. I actually forgot to do a couple of things, so... Yeah, Nathan, whatever you just tried to send me in chat just came through as a bunch of squares. Or rectangles, whatever you want to call them. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Da-da-da. Alright. Control plus backspace makes square. Interesting. Only 2 are healing, didn't put healing on the 3. Okay, that makes sense. Well, more sense. That's still an awful lot of healing. Alright, so word, next stop. Alright, Conda. Let's get away from the star. There we go. Time to continue. Alright. No, Avi, no, it is not. The drunk stream is tomorrow, Saturday. Now, it's going to be a little bit later than usual also, just because of, well, real life more than anything. Now, I need to make sure that I have all of my errands, chores, and things done for the day. So, I'm planning on starting at about 7:30 to 8 o'clock-ish, my time. So, for you guys in Europe, it's going to be it's going to be on the late side. But it'll be worth it for me, though. It means that I can have everything done for the day, and I can just focus on streaming for the rest of the day. You know, I kind of hope that's the case, Plater, because we really need a genuine challenge. Like, an actual genuine challenge besides other players. Epic Pinecone, how's it going, bud? How are you? Have to tune into the stream from the pub. Well, that's not a bad thing. Drinking while I'm drinking. Sounds legit. Nathan. In severe pain, but otherwise fine. Well, what's the severe pain for? Thargoid 4-man raid. You know, I'm not sure a traditional raid format would ever work out very well with Elite. I just don't see that meshing. Stepping on a Lego would do it, Nathan. A certain part of me hopes that's what it is. Because that would be kind of funny. Arthritis, which is aggressive as hell. Yeah, okay. Not a Lego. Definitely not a Lego. And that sucks. Everyone will stand in the fire. Bigger wings. Maybe. I don't know. It really... I just want to know how they're going to implement this. Because it's very... I don't know. If they do it right, it's going to be very different from anything that they've done in the past. Be on a plane to China. Well, alright then. If there is such a thing as an excuse, that is definitely it. You just can't play. That does suck, Epic Pinecone. Useless, you haven't really missed much yet. I'm gonna work on building this Frag-De-Lance for tomorrow, actually. I guess this is Friday, isn't it? I think it's Friday. Yes, this is Friday. So, tomorrow, I will need a Frag-De-Lance. So, yeah. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's see what we got.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I went to the wrong place. I'm almost positive. Where did that little bastard run off to? There he is. That's the guy I meant to go to. Yeah, you must frag all the things. You must do it. It is a requirement. Oh, it's only 2 jumps, so that's not bad. Body count. If that's a euphemism for getting someone pregnant, that's a new one on me. it's also kind of funny.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Just avoid cobras and eagles.
Control protocol now offline.
Yeah,
Commander.
I think we can handle it though. Nice, Thunderpants. Waiter's gonna misunderstand and make a Frag-De-Lance. Named your FDL Heat Freak. It doesn't run below 60 in combat. Well, seems legit. Are you using what is it? Thermal? Is it thermal vent? I think it's thermal vent. If memory serves. Melted a deadly FDL in about 5 seconds. Not bad. Thermal conduit, that's what it is. Yeah, it's thermal conduit. That's a good one, actually. Alright, so let's see. I think, yep, Trophy Camp, which is just around the corner. Multi-cannons are bust. Yeah, multi-cannons are pretty good. I do have a running theory, however, that lasers will probably be more effective against Thargoids than kinetic weapons. I mean, lasers are radiation, and biological beings are typically very sensitive to radiation. So I'm kind of hoping that lasers might actually be useful. I'm hoping. We'll see. Yeah, I think thermal conduit has a damage penalty, but then it scales upwards pretty quick the higher your heat gets. That's if memory serves. I don't think I've actually ever used it, so I can't confirm or deny either way. Yeah, the ships do have to get pretty hot to get the big bonuses. At least that's what it seems like. And I'm not sure how high that threshold actually is. If it's not any higher than, say, like 70 or 75%, then it's not so bad. But if you're having to sit up at like 90% all the time just to get that big bonus, that's dangerous. Hey, Shivakas, how are you, bud? Welcome to the stream. I probably have to use Head and Shoulders to kill the aliens. Watch it be Dawn dish soap. Or some nonsense. As according to, who is it that makes Dawn dish soap? Is that Johnson & Johnson? I don't remember. According to them, Dawn dish soap is good for everything. Grinding Fed rank and money. I hear that. I am glad that that nonsense for me is over. I do not have to deal with it anymore.
Alpha Romeo Heavy automated.
Well, with the exception of Imperial rank. I need to do that still.
Prior to
But once I get enough rank for the Clipper, I think I'm done. As the Clipper, I think, is the only Imperial ship that I really want, that I don't have access to. Oh, that was close, kind of. Come on. There we go. Alright. Link to the side effects in Discord. Excellent, thank you, Vortex.
Greetings, Commander.
As it has been a long time since I messed with some of those, so I don't remember all of them very well. Okay. High capacity magazine. This is what we're after. What is my... Yeah, I have grade 3 access with him now. I have 4 of these things to do. I'm not going to bother getting the grade 5 stuff. The grade 3 will do okay. Da-da-da. View cost. Generate. Not worried about power draw. Reload time. Not worried about that. I'm going to give this thing one more roll. And there we go. That's better. Let's see. One of these is going to need corrosive. And the others, let's do a screening. I don't need that. Yeah, we're just gonna go corrosive, I think, on this one. And we'll apply. And yeah, so I'm at grade 2 now, which means this whole favor thing is annoying. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Alright, yeah, we'll run a couple of these to get that up. Oh, you guys. Hey, Flynn, how's it going, bud? How are you? Oh, Coldza, I don't think anyone wants to see that. Ah. Okay, so I believe... Yep, that puts me back at grade 3. Perfect. Let's see. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Da 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 da. And... Well, I didn't ask for an experimental, but I'm going to get one. Sure, why not? That can't hurt anything. Okay, so corrosive is really the only one that I need as far as special effects go. And I already have one. So, we're good there. Hey, there we go. Well, that's pretty much the same, so I'm good there. Hey, is it Einsichtig? How do you pronounce that? Pinecone. Search little people, you'll be just fine. Oh, no. You guys are brutal. Very brutal. Savage, even. Oh. Let's see. Alright, yeah, that's good enough for me. Alright, so... yeah, perfect. Alright, so that basically means that it is time to run off to... I think, is it Brew Tarquin? Brew Tarquin, I believe. View engineers. Is it Brew? I want to say Brew, but that could be wrong. I need lasers. All the lasers. More lasers. There is an incendiary effect for frag cannons, but incendiary, as I understand it, does not work anywhere near as well as it used to. So, for the sake of simplicity... Yes, it is Brew. Okay, so for the sake of simplicity and keeping things, you know, relatively decent, I'm just not going to bother with incendiary. Yeah, where is he on the list? There he is. Yeah, he's a little ways away. It won't take long to get there, though. Mini has a section on red tube. God, I hope not. Dressed Minnie up in a little clown suit and had him ride around on a... Oh. Yeah, Incendiary got a huge nerf a few months back, Thunderpants. It no longer increases the amount of damage that you do. It actually decreases it now. And the amount of heat that it generates is... it's just not even worth it. So if you were to overcharge... overcharge a multi-cannon, a vanilla one, with no special effect, and then have one... and then roll another multi-cannon overcharged, and have all of the statistics come out the same... I have one incendiary and one vanilla. The one that's vanilla will actually out DPS the one with incendiary. No, corrosive does not stack Epic Pinecone. If they ever change that, that could be dangerous. As corrosive already is brutal. Like, it can be really brutal, actually. Really brutal. Thermal shot got a boost. That's news to me. Unless you're talking about the beta, which that, like, I don't know. It looks like it's kind of sort of back to how it was when Engineers first came out, but it's kind of sort of not, if that makes sense. I know that, yeah, that doesn't really make sense, but you get the idea. Maybe, I hope. Big large overcharged incendiary on the Python. It takes down shields. Yeah, I bet it does. But yeah, personally, I don't like the extra heat that comes along with the incendiary special effect, because it's an awful lot. But then again, like, when I'm running my FDL, though, the thing runs pretty hot to begin with, so... that might have a little bit of something to do with it. Alright, and the Fer-de-Lance is already sitting and waiting for me back at Shinrarta. So, once I actually finish this... we can actually outfit the Fer-de-Lance with all of this nonsense, which will be excellent. More heat problems with laser builds? Yeah, I can see that. That's one of the reasons why I went with Efficient Mod on my pulse lasers that I use on my FDL. It's just... yeah, it works out better, for me anyway. No heat problems, and it does plenty of damage. I have also phasing sequence on it too, so it's like an all-purpose build. good, like overly good at nothing, but decent at virtually everything. Alright, so let's see. Yep, 4 more jumps and then we'll be there. Even though I'm the one piloting this thing, I still feel like sitting here going, are we there yet? Are we there yet? It makes me wonder how I ever made it to Beagle Point in one sitting. How did I do that? Why did you guys let me do that? Long range with sequence on your FDL. Still gets hot, but no damage fall off. Yeah, the no damage fall off with the long range mods is really, really nice. Plater, you don't know? Yeah, neither do I. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. No, we're not there yet. I don't know why, but the animation for those things coming up amuses me. And Nathan, what do you mean T? Like, I just see this message here in games. What mate and what T? That's right. Don't make me turn this ship around. I'll take it right back to Shenrarda. Oh, for Brew. Okay. Yeah, I've already unlocked Brew, thankfully. I unlocked him a long time ago. If I hadn't, I'd be going absolutely crazy right about now. There's actually only a couple of engineers that I don't have unlocked now. I'm almost done with that. All the way to Lagoon Nebula, 4,000 or 5,000 light years away. Well, it's still a pretty good distance. Yeah, Flynn, I did the Beagle Point trip all in one go. Were you here for that? I don't remember if you were here yet when I did that a few weeks ago. Only 13k away from Shenrarda. That's peanuts. You can do that. You can do that in a day. I am so confused, Coldza. What are you doing? Yeah, one day. Oh, the Selene mining grind is... it's terrible. That one drove me absolutely bonkers. The one thing with engineers is that it forces people... the live stream after the Beagle Point trip. Okay, yeah. No. You missed out by just a little bit, but not much. But the mining grind, and when it comes to engineers, I think that is one of the things that I have the biggest issue with, is that it forces people into aspects of the game that they don't want to do. And that's not really fun. Like, I despise mining. I always will. It is my 100% least favorite activity in Elite Dangerous. But yeah, I got forced into it twice through engineering. You know, once for Celine Jean, and then again for Bill Turner. Tomorrow stream chunk stream to Beagle Point. I don't think I could be drunk for that long. I understand, like, some people, you know, enjoy the fact that the engineers, you know, forces them into aspects of the game that they may not otherwise have done. But me personally, I would rather do it, you know, if I want to. I don't want to be forced into it by the game. Oh, I know Pinecone. He loves mining. I will never understand why he likes mining so much, but you know what? If that's his thing, that's his thing. I know a couple of people that enjoy mining. No, drunk stream on Akin R3. I don't know about that either. I'm gonna have enough trouble as it is. Fixed frag cannons on a Fer-de-Lance in an asteroid belt, fighting wanted NPCs whilst completely drunk. And right now, on the vote that I put up in the straw poll, it's looking like vodka and orange juice is going to win that vote. We still have until roughly, I'm going to say about roughly noon my time tomorrow. So that's going to be 6 p.m. for the UK folks before I'm going to call an end to that and decide, who, which booze is the winner. It's vodka and orange juice has a pretty massive lead right now, so I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. That might be true, Thunderpants. I still prefer having that option available for people. Oh, Shivakus, link to poll. Give me just a moment, and I will put it up in chat. Where did it go? There it is. Alright, copy and paste whenever it decides to cooperate. There you go. Paint thinner wasn't on the list. Well, I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't think paint thinner is ever going to be on the list. Useless. If that's his thing, that's his thing. Translation, if that's his thing, he's wrong. Well, wrong to me, right to him. I don't judge people for what they like to do. I may think that they're absolute crazy, but hey, if that's what they want to spend their game time doing, then who am I to judge? Yeah, I do agree on that one, Thunderpants, that the very least they could do is make it a bit more tolerable. As there is a good large portion of Elite's player base that really does not like to mine. So making it a little bit more bearable would have been smart. Let's see. I think landing on this side? Yes, it is. I see the numbers now. Da-da-da. Yes, and landing gear is important. And I usually don't ever deploy them until I get closer to the pad. I don't know, am I weird like that? Am I the only one that does that? Or does everyone else deploy their landing gear when they're still a couple kilometers away from the landing pads? Any landing you can walk away from is a good one. That just means the landing was a success. That doesn't mean it was good. There is a difference between success and actually being good. Deploy it to limit speed and do it for the last seconds for slowdown. Yeah. Combat landings. It's only bad if you don't land. Oh, you guys. Alright, let's see. Do I need... Precipitated, mechanical. Yeah, I'm going to avoid using those. Let's see. Electrochemical arrays. Yeah, I can do a couple of these. I can do a couple of those too. Alright, so that should put me up at grade 4 with this guy. Yeah, I abuse the favors system quite a bit. So the guys that do weapons, I'm very rarely actually at grade 5 access with them most of the time. Elite use docking computers. Well, elite in this game doesn't really mean a whole lot. At least, not from my point of view. Germanium focus crystals. Yeah, sure, why not? Da, da, da. And one more will do. That should put me... Yep, grade 5. There we go. That's what I want. And I'll come down here to grade 5, rapid fire. Distributor. Okay, yeah, looks good. So, in this case, you guys pretty much can already tell. I only have one roll, so whatever this gets is what it gets. So, hope and pray. Hope and pray for a good one. Here we go. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Distributor draw is nice and light, considering. Rate of fire is up there. DPS not maximum, but it's good enough. Jitter is nich, but that's okay. I can deal with that. And yep, alright, for the most part, looking good. So we will go with a little bit of that. Perfect. Alright, so that is all of this engineering nonsense for this done already. Nathan, why would you wish such a thing? Why would you do that? Because I don't want to run efficient on that one, Colds. It's literally the only... It's pretty much the only weapon that is going to be on the Fer-de-Lance that has any... like, real distributor draw to it whatsoever. So, I'm just going to do something with it. Overcharge, I don't have the mats for. So, I'm going to go with the rapid fire. Because why not? Just add bug killer. Define bug killer.
Takeoff procedure complete. Clear for departure.
I'm not even sure. We don't even know what actually is going to work against the Thargoids just yet. Well, it doesn't have to hit that much. Like, I'm using frag cannons as the other weapons, Colds, so I'm going to be at close range anyway. It doesn't really matter. Frag cannons at close range does not make for a long-range ship. Not at all. Osmium kills Thargoids. That could be interesting. Come on, ship. There, that'll do. Napalm. Lots of napalm. That would actually be kind of fun. Magnifying glass. Am I the only one that used to take a magnifying glass and get like leaves or stuff like that and put it down in like ant hills and then set the leaves on fire? Which would then set the entire ant hill on fire. And you'd have ants running around that are on fire. I was an asshole of a kid. Yeah, I was not very friendly to ants whatsoever when I was a kid. Not at all. They had it coming. Well, they were outside, kind of doing their own thing. Like it's kind of mean of me to have done that, but you know. What is this that you are showing me, Nathan? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll get a good look at that a little bit later. Okay. Pour gasoline down into ant nest and then light it. See, that's even more evil than what I was doing. Kolza. I don't know whether to laugh hysterically or be disgusted. That is pure evil glory. Oh man. Oh my gosh. That was for science though, right? That was for science, Kolza? Now the Second Amendment is that's not quite the same thing. Not quite the same thing. Physics. No. The frogs were physics experiments. I can live with this. They sacrificed themselves to the cause. It was worthy. Castle domain, there's well, it depends on what state you're in. There's a few different ways to call that. Some of them is called stand your ground. Then there's castle domain. There's 2 or 3 other ways to word it too. It just depends, as I said, on what state you're in. Plater, that is savage. Hey, Pantsman UK. Thank you for the sub, man. Welcome to the stream, and how are you? That is awfully savage, though, Plater. Like, that trumps... Ha, you see what I did there. That trumps everything that I've ever done. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's for science. Good backbone stuff for a summer horror blockbuster. Yeah, it kind of seems like it. Kulsa, that is glorious. Oh my god. That sounds like something I would have done. Holy shit. Wow. How did I not come up with that one? Oh man. Yeah, that's good. That one is genius, actually. Not that I condone cruelty to animals or anything like that, but that's genius. I like the way you think. Oh, man. So, can anyone top that one? I can't. No way I can top that. That would be Minnie. He is actually at work right now, though he won't be joining me today. He will, however, be joining me during the drunk stream tomorrow. At least, ideally. I was just talking to him earlier, and yeah, he did say that he's gonna try and be home from work as fast as he can, so we can we can both start the stream sober, and then yeah, it will just evolve into shenanigans and mayhem, which will be worthy. Oh, Blader. Ah, that Star Wars reference, though. I did say drunk. We have a drunk stream tomorrow. If you look in the bottom left corner, you see that there is the donation goal thing there. The goal got hit yesterday, and another kind soul was did me another solid and donated again on top of that. So we are definitely doing a drunk stream tomorrow, as I think you guys have earned it. So yeah, it ought to be pretty good, actually. Oh, Shavakis. Oh, man. And I believe our European comrades are familiar enough with things to know what a potato cannon is. I mean, Cold's is South African, which is nowhere near Europe, obviously, but I'm sure that if he knows what it is, then, yeah, it shouldn't be that difficult for our European friends as well. I think the only thing that we have that they don't, that is difficult for them to understand in most cases, is the U.S. Second Amendment. But that's just a cultural thing more than anything, I believe. Oh, man. Wait, when did he say that, Nathan? I don't recall that. Yeah, useless, that's what I was just thinking. Like, when was that? Orange cannon? I must have missed that one. And part of me... So you did say that. Okay. Well, that's a thing. That's a thing. Yeah, I'm not going to judge you on it, but I'm just going to say that I think it's weird. And that's about it. And George, if you're in town, the answer to that is no. If you live out in the middle of nowhere, out in the country, outside city limits, then as long as you have a proper backstop to keep, you know, rounds from going out into random places, etc., then the answer is yes. Colts up. Oh. The people in the McDonald's kitchen also thought it was weird. Yeah, I bet they did. Yeah, the Meg and a half DSL. That's kind of brutal. I would... Nathan, I'm not even sure. I'm trying to visualize that, and... I just don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, 18 inches worth of dirt will stop. Actually... 18 inches worth of dirt will stop virtually any... Yeah, virtually any small arm, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't own a single caliber that could penetrate that much dirt. Okay, so, hard points. We are just going to take and store these. Because it's the FDL that needs them. A potato something, it did not translate anymore. Yeah, potato cannon. I'm not even convinced that a 50 BMG could penetrate 18 inches worth of dirt like that. It will do a much better job with wood than it will sand. It's sand or dirt or anything like that. Hello, Obligator. How are you? Welcome to the stream, bud. Alright. Well, let's get these things stored, and then we'll get the Fer-de-Lance back out and change up its outfitting a little bit. Transfer options. Store. Maybe with the AP tips, but a regular one probably not. It may deform too much and lose too much energy. Yeah, the 30 millimeter doesn't count. That's not small arms, really. Well, it kind of is, but it's like on the edge of something that I don't really consider quote-unquote small arms anymore. That's like anti-material stuff. Which is, by and large, not the same thing whatsoever. Alright, so let's switch over to the FDL. Potato cannon made of clear pipe. Excellent. See, that's like the simplest instructional ever, Koldza. Yeah, 30 millimeter HE. Yeah, that's a little rough. That's closer, as I said, like 30 millimeter anything is closer to anti-material than it is anything else. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Alright, let's see. Cannon. I will store you. And then we'll bring out the nice big pulse laser that's going to take its place. This guy. Bum 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 bum. You know, I do wish that some of the Class 4 weapons looked a little bit more epic than they do. I don't know why, but like, the Class 4 pulse laser is just a little underwhelming. Am I the only one that thinks that, or does anyone else think that too? Railguns. Railguns are fun. Size matters. Alright, let's see. Store that one. Start a petition for a Class 4 frog cannon. I almost said frag. I see what you did there. Are they space frogs or just like regular frogs? Like what kind of frogs are we talking about here? Inquiring mind wants to know. Like a huge pulse laser had 2 barrels. That could be interesting. I'm not actually sure what I would have liked them to look like, to be perfectly honest. But they just don't seem as, I don't know, when I'm looking at them, I'm not getting like that I'm going to murder you vibe. It's more of a, yeah, I'm a weapon. Hurrah, I'm a weapon. And I don't know, it just doesn't, it's missing something. I'm not sure how to explain it. That is not helpful to anyone that would actually be taking any kind of feedback, but Longer barrel. Yeah, that would help. It does seem a little short. It's stubby. And the Class 4 cannon, I wish the Class 4 cannon looked more like the medium ones. The medium ones look pretty cool. The Class 4 one looks like a cheap version. It's like half rusted and just, it's nonsense. Just nonsense. All kinds of nonsense. Actually, hold on, I want to check this real quick. I'm going to see what it's 526. It's actually faster this way? How? Wait, no, it's just a little bit slower. Okay. But not by much, not by enough to matter. Okay, so let's take her out for a spin here. Make sure my fire groups aren't all messed up. Alright. Let's take her outside, and I just want to see how this thing handles. Yeah, the Class 4 does look a bit snubby. Obligator, I have already engineered everything that I'm going to engineer for the Frag-De-Lance. This thing is pretty heavily engineered now already. And I just did all of its weapons over the course of the last hour. Alright, so let's see what the distributor draw is like on the frag cannons. Not very heavy. Not very heavy at all. Only 2 bars out of the distributor with no pips. Not bad. Now, what about the pulse laser? That's not bad. Alright, so here's the question that I'm going to want answered. How many pips does it take to run the thing indefinitely? Or close to indefinitely. I got 2 pips in there now. Oh yeah, with just 2 pips in the weapons capacitor, it'll run for a long time. And the jitter's really not even that bad. I can live with that. Not bad. Yeah, at least the multi-cannons get bigger, that's true. You know, Einstein, when it comes to the console versions of the game, they are identical in every way. And so I wouldn't be too worried about it. I think the only thing that you might run into is that when you're in open play, there's probably going to be less people on the consoles than there is on PC. That is my guess, based completely on the Xbox One. Now, I don't really know how to gauge the interest on PlayStation 4. But it looks like the interest is there. So maybe it'll fare better than it did on the Xbox. At least, I kind of hope so, anyway. Alright, so this thing, weapons-wise, is not doing so bad. Not at all. So, waiting for the PS4 version, not necessarily a bad thing. The only downside is no crossplay. PS4 actually does have a HOTAS. And the Xbox One X is getting one too. And the One X will also be able to run Elite, which means that both console versions will actually have a workable HOTAS to use for Elite, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not actually sure that the PS4 version of the game is supporting the PSVR just yet. The last I knew, it wasn't. That may have changed, but I somewhat doubt it. I think they're actually working on something to do with that. I think. That's my guess. Okay, so, Frag-De-Lance, ready to go. Cross-console would be nice. That would actually be really nice. Okay, so, let's see here. Hopefully next step is crossplay. Ideally, I would love for there to be crossplay. There's a lot of people that are on the Xbox side of things, and with PS4 coming into things here pretty soon, it really would be nice to have crossplay. There's going to be so many people. I don't know. It would just be nice to be able to interact with everyone and everything. Hey, Pantsman UK, how's it going? How are you doing? Okay, so Frag-De-Lance ready to go. So, what does that mean? What else can we do today? Because we still have plenty of time. Actually, you know what? We might jump back over. Actually, you know what? Let's take the Fer-de-Lance to... Let's do a combat test. There's bound to be... Isn't there a place to bounty hunt around in here somewhere? I could swear there was a place to bounty hunt here. Instance-wide open voice. I don't know about that. Mostly because I just know about some of the crazy people that are out there that might abuse that. You know, opt-in, opt-out would be a decent compromise, true. But man, if we made that mandatory, that would be bad.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Flight
Be so many people that abuse the heck out of that. Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'm almost convinced of it. I believe it's out this direction. Yeah. Soundboards. Yeah, I actually do have a soundboard now. One of these days I'll actually get around to setting the thing up properly. Mini would, yeah. A reasonable FDL and a bounty hunting loadout. Well, I'm trying to remember. I believe that I built my original Fer-de-Lance with about 80 million, give or take. That sounds about right anyway, somewhere in there. Yeah, Harry Potter. Well, you know what? I'm just going to throw this out there. The guys from SDC, they'd all abuse it. Most of it would probably be pretty amusing, though. Yeah, Minnie would definitely do the Herbert the Pervert. Hey, no problem, Pants Man. No problem at all. Yeah, I want to say, as I said, I want to say it's right about 80 million, give or take. You know, plus or minus about 5 million or so. The most expensive my FDL has ever been is like 130 odd mil, give or take. Obsidian Ant abusing that? I don't think that would happen. He's way too polite. Speaking of polite, did you guys ever watch his you know, like first impressions on the Star Trek Bridge Crew VR game? It's pretty good. He is hands down the most polite Starfleet captain of all time. Red Light District with his voice. Yeah, Ant is definitely the most polite Starfleet captain of all time. Yeah, I watched the whole thing too. And your Python, Thunderpants, your Python's 190 mil. What did you do to that thing? Just out of pure curiosity. But I know Pythons can be expensive, but I haven't really flown them a whole lot. Obsidian Ant is too British. Well, he is British, so... Get out. Get out of what? I can't be too British. Yeah, military grade armor is extremely expensive. Even for the FDL, it's well, what is it? It's like 35 or 40 million or something like that. It's pretty expensive. Oh, Coldza. Alright, now, I could swear that there was extraction sites here at one point. Can anyone remember what planet has the extraction sites? Because I am having a hard time remembering. Is it AB3? Ah, so it's that one. Okay. It's the other way! Oh, God. Why? Prismatics, military grade, and grade A everything. Yeah, that'll do it. And yeah, the power plants are not cheap. Not cheap at all. Dread to think how much you've sunk into the Conda. Can run it as either trade or exploration. And you've done bounty hunting in it. Well, the one thing about the Conda is that it is multi-role. You can literally do anything you want with the Conda. You can explore, you can trade, you can bounty hunt. You know, you can pirate in the thing too if you really wanted to. Reactive armor is 124 million. Yeah, I could believe it. Reactive is really expensive. Worth it if you can afford it, but yeah, it's super, super expensive. Guys and gals, those the buzzwords of one Jimmy Seville. That doesn't really mean anything to me, though. Module loadout saving. I can kind of understand that, because it does take a long time to switch out modules. Well, it can. It doesn't have to, but it can. There we go. There. Now we'll head in here and see what happens. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I don't ever see Obsidian Ant doing that. Coldza. I just don't see it. In a chav voice. What is a chav voice? I'm curious. You have piqued the curiosity of the American. Ollie G version of Obsidian Ant. Oh god, no. No, please, no. Absolutely not. Obsidian Ant, if you ever watch this, please don't do it. I'm sure you wouldn't anyway, but I'm just going to throw this out there. Please don't. Alright, so we're going to drop in here and we're going to test this out because I just want to see what this behaves like. There we go. Oh, I know he wouldn't, Einstig. Oh, looky there, right off the bat. Is another Fer-de-Lance. Dangerous rank, just like me. Power plant. I'm actually almost deadly. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm at 99%. You know what, guys? I'm going to finish off and get my deadly promotion on stream today. Stand still. This is going to be interesting to fly when drunk. I'm just going to throw that out there. Yeah, because I'm having a hard time lining that up. I might have to switch these to gimbals. Ah, there we go. Ah, no, you're not getting away. Yeah, this is fine. Stand still. Oh, he's got frags too. He's got turreted frags. Why? Well, that was interesting. Alright, Epic Pinecone. That ought to be interesting. And worthy. Oh, let's see. What else is around here? An Asp Explorer. Aberrant shield pattern analysis. Hey, I actually need some of those. So that works out. Elite 1984 on the BBC Micro. The answer to that one for me is most definitely not. Oh, I must still have the fuel scoop on this thing. Yeah, I still have the fuel scoop in here. That's okay. I can fix that later. Wow. They about murdered that thing all at once. Bang. Well, alright then. At close range, this thing is ridiculous. Hey, Fotini, how are you? What's going on, man? Yeah, Cold's a year, 2 years younger than I am then. You're born in 89, I was born in 87. An elite ranked clipper. And he just took a hit to his shields, and another good one. Holy crap. Someone's getting him hard. Now I'm just going to come in here and kill Steel. Like this. Ta-da! Hey! Promotion to Deadly. Da-da-da-da! And there we go. Da-da-da-da! I'm going to leave that on my message list for a while. Where are my bobbleheads? I don't have any, actually. Thank you, fellas. I actually have been dangerous since, oh god, probably close to this time last year, actually. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. Paul Stevens, dropship. Let's get him. Change all my livery. Well, yes and no. Ooh, this guy's from the Dark Wheel. He deserves to be shot. Hey guy, you think you're gonna live? You are not going to live. I'm sorry to disappoint. He's got cannons, but that's okay. He's dead now. Okay, Frag-De-Lance is kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. The bobbleheads? I kind of like them, I just don't have much of a use for them, if that makes sense. I mean, if I ever find one that I actually want to use, then I might actually get some of the bobbleheads, but as it stands right now, I'm just not overly interested. Oh, flying this drunk, though, that's going to be very interesting. Alright, gunship. James C. King. I don't have a cargo hold. Come on, reload. There we go. Wow. That gunship. Oh, wow. All right then. This is interesting. I'm kind of liking this. Watching the stream and bullet at the same time. Greatest chase scene of all time. Sounds legit. Ooh. There's things out here to shoot. Who needs shot? This guy needs shot. This guy's wanted. It's an eagle.
Under attack. Accelerated shield generation. Target shields offline.
And he's dead.
Target destroyed.
That was easy. Sidewinder named Dread. For some reason, I don't think he's going to be very fearsome. Deadly rated. Los Chupacabras. Oh, that faction name, though.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Okay. I'm kind of liking this loadout, actually. It's brutal. It's really brutal, actually. Well, this Sidewinder is proving to be a difficult one to take out.
Target destroyed.
It's just too small. Alright, I think a couple more, and then we'll probably call it good for today. Oh yeah, this dropship is going down. Yeah, he's half dead already. There's no way he'll survive a full salvo from this. And he didn't. Oh my god. Oh, I love this. This is great. Fly drunk with an A-rated conda and flight assist off. Sounds fun. Just too small, that's what she said? Yeah. I don't think so. And Fotini, I'm probably gonna call it a day for the stream here pretty soon. In probably about 10 or 15 minutes or so. Oh, come on. Surely there's more things to blow up around here. Oh, it would help if I was closer to the center. But yeah, I've probably only got about 10 or 15 minutes left for today's stream, I think, before we'll call it a day. But there will be the drunk stream tomorrow. It's going to be pretty late for our European friends, but yeah. Drunk stream being open, probably not. I'm probably going to do it in my private group, just to keep things relatively well controlled. And I use the word relative somewhat loosely. Gunship. Surely this guy's wanted. Yes, he is. And bingo. One full salvo takes his shields down. Wow. And more than half of his hull all at once. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Minnie, this was a good idea. Yeah, it'll probably be pretty late for you guys too down there in Africa, Coldza. Vince, man. Yeah, that sounds about right. What time will it be on in the UK? It's probably going to be somewhere between 1:30 and 2 in the morning UK time. And that's because I live in the central United States, so I am 6 hours behind you guys. So I'm looking to start at about 7:30 to 8 o'clock p.m. my time. And that's just because I need to make sure that all of my daily stuff for the day is done before I start the stream. So I'm going to get everything done, and then come stream time, I'll be good to go. What did I go with the effects? High capacity? Yes, I went with high capacity. And I'm glad I did, because these things are chewing through ammo very quickly. Here we go, Space Loach. You guys saw it here first. This ship is called Space Loach, and it is wanted and part of the Dark Wheel. So if you guys are on Twitter, you should tweet at Space Loach and tell him that he is about to get killed on stream. Because he is about to get killed on stream. Oh, that one's shields didn't even last the whole salvo. And dead. Yeah, I went with the high capacity at Minnie's suggestion, and I'm kind of glad I did, because now that I'm using them like this, I'm seeing just how much ammo they go through. It was a good call.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Come on, there we go. You get some hits in there. Yeah, for an asp, he's fairly maneuverable. I'll give him that. Come on, fire. There we go.
Scan detected.
Bang.
Target destroyed.
That's satisfying. Yeah, see, I'm on Central. Yes, Fotini, it is a rapid-fire huge pulse laser, and it has a regen sequence on it for shield healing for wingmates. And for the UK time, it's either going to be... See, you guys are 6 hours ahead of me. So 7:30 my time is let's see, it's like 1:30 in the morning, I think. Yeah. 7:30 my time is about 1:30 in the morning for you guys. At least for those of you that are on the UK side of things. Now you guys are on BST right now, which means you're 6 hours ahead. As Plater is precisely 6 hours ahead of me. The game time is only 5 hours right now. Game time is 5 hours, but since they're on BST, they're still 6 hours ahead of me. Yeah, George, you're on the same time as me. Alright, let's try this out on a Python. I'm curious. Hold still, Python.
Accelerated shield generation.
Well, I'm not sure how I'm getting shield regen right now. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't fixed that bug yet. Or it says you're getting shield regen even though you're definitely not. And bang. Alright, though. I believe that is it for today, so we're going to head back to the station. I have not watched Interstellar, actually. Yeah. Yeah, Pants Man, it is generally easier if I just do it by game time. But yeah, so if we're going by game time, I will be starting the stream about 12:30, give or take. But yeah, I have not watched Interstellar. Not yet. That's a new one on me.
2, 1, engage.
Nice, George. Oh, yep. Plater is exactly right. If you guys haven't yet liked the stream, please do so. It does help me out quite a bit. It makes the stream a lot more visible on YouTube. YouTube's algorithm will start to push it more, which brings in more people, which makes the channel grow, which will ultimately make more content and more fun stuff for you guys. Ah, Coldza. And also, if you haven't yet subscribed, please be sure to do so, because more shenanigans and craziness all the time. I have, for those of you who have been around for a little bit, you heard me say this the other day in the announcement that I put in the Discord. I'm going to be streaming at least 4 times a week now. Monday through Friday, at least 4 times a week, if not 5, just depending on scheduling and what's going on IRL. And if the donation goal gets hit for the week, there will also be a bonus stream on the weekend, which, as you all know, is a drunk stream. So, yeah, it's a thing. Olive Gator. Obligator, olive. Why did I say olive gator? What is does such a thing exist? Can gators like olives? We need science. A new liver? Well, see, if I'm only drinking once a week, it'll be okay. And actually, I want to in the future add, say, like a webcam or something to the streams. That way you guys can laugh at me as I'm drinking. So, yeah, that might end up being a thing. Possibly, maybe. I will probably make that a stretch goal, actually, for maybe not next week, but the week after, depending on how things go. Without getting just enough to buy a halfway decent webcam or something like that. It'd be interesting. Then you guys would get a face reveal. You'd actually see what I look like. And I promise it's not very exciting. Stretch goal for crotch cam. Just don't drink and drive. Yeah, drinking and driving is bad. Drinking and flying in Elite, though, I hear that's a lot of fun. And we're going to find out tomorrow. We are definitely going to find out tomorrow. 500 bucks for crotch cam? I don't know about that. We're not going to do the crotch cam thing. We'll just stick with the regular webcam and my face, because I think that'll be good enough. Anything more than that is crazy. Oxy wears a mannequin. What is a mannequin? A mannequin? What? 1K for crack cam. Nah. Play a cool drinking game, watch a Chaos Wolf review, and drink every time he says interesting. You'll be dead by the end of the video. Mankini. Oh no. You guys would not want to see me in a mankini. I'm just going to throw that out there. That will... Yeah, that would not be good. Not in the least. Surrounded by a mental case. Yeah, that's about right. As a visor, that is the orca viewing deck. Yes, I view the corpses of dead orcas, and that pleases me greatly. No, Nathan. Definitely not. Definitely not. Oh, come on, you stinking FDL. I know you can turn and super cruise faster than this. What I get for looking at chat. Drunk Oxy plus Mankini, blackmail material. Yeah, that would be blackmail material. Which is exactly why I am never doing it. Not ever. Clip the orca thing and send it to PETA. You know, PETA stands for people eating tasty animals. That's what that means. Boyd patch cam. What is a Boyd patch? Oh my god, there we go. God, oversensitive piece of junk. Alright. So all of that pewing and less than 6,000 in restock. Okay. We'll hit the contacts, and that's almost $1 million. And I didn't really even do a whole lot. Not bad. Not bad at all. Elbow cam. What? George. Yes, I approve. I approve so much. Alright, guys. I think that is the end of today's stream. So, now that I'm here, everything is turned in, etc., etc., etc. I think that is pretty much it for today. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. As I said, I'm going live at 12:30 in the morning. In-game time, 7:30 to 8 o'clock. It's either 7:30 to 8 o'clock my time, Central U.S. time. So that's going to be 12:30 in the morning game time, you know, between 12 and 1, and between 1:30 and 2 UK BST time. Face slapping intensifies. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And until then, take it easy, guys.